Hey everyone, and welcome to Tabletopia's live stream of the Castles of Mad King Ludwig Collector's Edition. Oh, that's a mouthful. I'm Mark from
Mhm.
Tabletopia, and I'm joined today by Matt from Bezier Games. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Mark. It's great to play games with you.
It's been a while. I think the last time we caught up was what, 2 years ago? It would have been so long ago. Back when I could come to the US and then we could do cons and stuff.
Yeah, so maybe with Gen Con 2 years
Yeah,
ago?
I want
It
to
has
say
been a minute or two for sure.
it really has been, but I think the world's a bit like that right now. Um, but you guys have been doing well. You've got Castles of Mad King Ludwig Collector's Edition on Kickstarter right now. I've just got that on screen, and oh my gosh, I mean you've blown it out of the water so far. You're tracking to 1 million, I think. So this is doing well for you.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
absolutely. Thank you. We appreciate it. And I'm actually really excited for the $1 million stretch goal.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another colored set of swans to choose
Oh my
from, and
god.
and with every new color swan, there's a new color foyer. So essentially,
Right.
you'll get five new starting foyer colors
Oh
and
my
five new
goodness.
colored swans you get to play with. And
There's
so I think that's like
wow.
such a cool, like, I know it's such a minor thing, but it's such a cool thing.
No, but I think the swans are like what makes the game, right? Like that's what
Mhm.
everyone's really there for, the swans.
Mhm.
But also I'm really excited about the colossal upgrades. Those are crazy. Could you tell me a bit about them?
Yeah, so those are going to be four times bigger. And so we did redid the art, and we really put a lot of care into the artwork that's going to be here. And so the really cool thing is on the four times larger, you can see the art better. Now,
Yeah.
of course, it's going to take more space to play, but if you're one of those gamers who wants to have something neat to break out and put on a table, Colossal Castles is definitely the thing.
And how much table space do you actually need for that? Do I need to bust out the big dining table and really just like
So
dedicate to it?
So yeah, you've been to the convention. You see those like the 2 foot by 6 foot tables we typically use at
Yep.
shows.
Yep.
It takes about two of those together, pushed
Oh
together
my
to be able to
god.
play a 5 player game, is what we've found.
Wow.
Um, a 4 player game.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of space, but it's so cool because I don't know. Like one of my favorite things about castles is getting to the end and getting to see like that really cool thing that you've built in front of yourself.
Yeah.
And I really think that the Colossal Edition enhances that feeling. Like it enhances the ability to say, "Oh, look at all these like cool little figurines that are in this room that you
Yep.
wouldn't see on the smaller edition."
Oh my gosh, it's really cool looking, and this Kickstarter also comes, so it comes with all the previously released content with the redone artwork and two new expansions. Is that right?
Yeah, so it's going to come with the two already existing expansions, which are Secrets of Mad King Ludwig, and then when the Polish version was released, it was released with a small expansion of rooms. It's included in this edition, and then the two new ones are actually really really neat. So the first one's going to be it's going to be a starting player ability.
Okay.
So that's going to be really cool because everyone's going to essentially have a different player ability they're going to start with, and I
Yep.
think that it's one of the things that I really like in most games.
Yeah.
It's one of the mechanics I think gives games like a little bit of an edge when you have a different player starting power than everybody else.
Yep.
And so I think that when I came to castles, I was apprehensive of it at first. I was like, oh well, castles is like why would you mess with my castles?
Such a perfect formula
But
that Ted's made.
yeah, I'm like, it's already
Yeah.
perfect. Like, don't mess with my baby.
Yeah.
Don't mess with this thing I've fallen in love with. But when Ted rolled them out, they are so good and
Okay.
so well balanced that
Wow.
I'm in love with them. I'm like, this gives me more reason to want to break this
Yeah.
out every time.
I mean, we are talking about the guy who designed 200 different roles plus for a game of werewolf. So, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I
When
think he's
he's
the
into
master of
something, he's
balance.
going.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I would absolutely trust him to have different player powers. I think the really cool thing about castles also is the market, and is there much more added to are there more tiles added? Is there more in the mix now?
So yeah, so that's the very last expansion.
Yeah.
So outside of those starting player powers, the final expansion you're going to get, which is something we're actually going to play with this evening,
Ah,
is the
yeah.
Towers expansion.
Oh,
And
cool.
so the Towers expansion is really neat because it adds a whole new player type, whole new room type, 325. So
Yep.
it's going to be the 325 rooms you'll see us playing with this evening. And when you complete that room, which means that you've matched its entrances to all the other entrances,
Yep.
when it's complete, you actually get to place a tower onto that
Oh
tile.
my
And what the
gosh.
tower is going to get you is it's going to get you a private player goal. So you're going to take three of these, and you're going to choose one to keep, and you're
Yep.
going to discard the other two.
Okay.
So you're going to take one of the tokens to do that, and it's going to be secret, and you'll get to keep it, and it'll score like the other ones, but it's only going to score for you.
Yep.
So if you get second place on it, and I for some reason get first place, and you reveal it at the end, you're gonna get that 4 points that you'd get for second place.
Sure.
But I won't know what it is, so odds are you'll probably beat me at it.
Oh yeah, cool, cool. Okay, that's interesting. And wow, so like I'm just looking at the Kickstarter now. The towers are actually 3D models, and you get to add your favor below it. That's really cool.
Yeah, so it's in a hidden area, and you
Yeah,
actually get to have it there.
but it's your own little
Um,
secret chamber you've made.
yeah, exactly. And the towers are like so neat to play with too because it adds so much color and vibrancy.
Yeah,
Like castles is one of the things that it doesn't stand up off the table.
yeah,
Like it's really cool if you look down at the table and see it, but there's nothing that like pops off the table. This gives people a reason to stop and check out your castle and be
yeah.
like, "Oh, what
Cool.
are you doing over there?" Which I'm sad about not being able to do conventions because that's one of my favorite things that happens at conventions
Yeah.
when someone sees something cool and they're like, "Man, I'm checking that out."
Oh man.
And I think this would be an eye catcher for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I could definitely seeing it being something that draws people in. I mean, I've worked booths for you guys before, and I, the music coming from the werewords table, it just gets stuck in your head, and it gets everyone's attention when they're walking past the booth. But it's so much fun to be at a Bezier booth, and I know having run it and still being not sick of it.
Yeah, it's so much fun because I don't know, going to the shows is like their chance for us to connect.
Yeah,
I really enjoy connecting with people, and especially I mean, we have such a great community of people. It's nice to get to see them every couple months, but
yeah.
hopefully soon enough we'll get back to that, and
Absolutely.
I'll be patiently waiting and keeping everybody safe until then.
Good. Well, in the meantime, I'd love to check out this new version of Castles, and we've got it loaded up here on Tabletopia. Matt, for people who may not have played before, would you like to teach the game? And actually, I think I need a bit of a refresher anyway, so this will be good for everyone involved.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I will. Um, so Castles of Mad King Ludwig, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be essentially every turn stocking this board down here where these cards are with the room types. So
Mm.
all these are going to represent room types, and anytime someone starts their turn, or we will flip out additional ones to fill the board. Now, after that, that's where the really neat thing happens. And one of my favorite things in this game is the master builder is going to get to adjust these rooms.
Okay.
So whoever the master builder is, and it'll go back and forth between being me and you, and it
Okay.
rotates between all the players being the master builder, get to set the value of these rooms. So we get to say how much each of these rooms are worth.
Yeah.
And that's really, really cool because when somebody else at the table purchases a room, the amount that they purchase it for goes to you as the master builder.
Sure.
That's the way you make, so you can possibly make some good income in the game. Uh, Now, when the master builder decides which room they would like to purchase, they're going to pay into the bags here and put the money there. So they don't have to pay any of the other players.
Yep.
But once you purchase a room, the big rule for that is you need to be able to legally place your room. So you have to
Hmm.
be able to place it. Um, and so you're going to place it somewhere based on which place you are. You have to place it so you have to be able to legally place it, and that means a door matching a doorway.
Okay.
Um, and you can't close your castle off, so you can't not have an open doorway
So
because
this is
then your
my
castle would
starting
be
foyer,
finished.
and that's where I'm gonna build off.
Hmm.
Cool.
Exactly. And so every time we purchase rooms, we're going to be placing them in.
Yep.
And they're going to have different symbols on them, and we'll show some of the symbols as we go, and we flip the rooms, we'll talk about them. But you're going to get extra points for certain rooms being adjacent to each other. You're going to get some deficit points if some rooms are adjacent to each other. So if you have like an activity room that's really loud,
Yeah.
you put it near a sleeping chamber, you're going to get some deficit points because
Sure.
nobody wants to sleep next to an activity room.
That's totally fine.
So you're going to see some really cool synergies that are going to happen in each different type of room that you complete.
Mm.
And completing rooms means you've matched all the doorways to other doorways is going to get you some sort of bonus.
Okay.
And so the cards are located, the player reference cards are located right next to your stacks of money. But they're
Cool,
going to
cool,
tell
cool.
you what kind of bonus based on the room you're completing you're going to get. And so you'll get to activate those and look at different things. Um, so as we're building this, what's going to happen is we're going to go through this stack of cards.
Mm.
These are the cards that have the rooms on them. Once that stack's empty, that's when the game is going to end.
Okay.
And then we will score out our secret goals, and our scoring mechanisms are going to be on the back of our reference card. And so you'll be able to look at the back here and score out very easily. But we're also going to keep track of score as we go. So as you're building those synergies and things are happening with these cool swans. And this is the winter score track. So there's actually going to be two score tracks that come with the game.
Mm.
The winter one is going to be the vertical score track. So this board is
Okay.
vertical.
Yeah.
If you were to flip this over, you'd be able to have it on your table horizontally. So it's really
Oh,
cool because
cool.
depending on what kind of table space you have, sometimes one works better than the other.
Yeah.
And then aesthetically, it's also cool to have two different options. One looks more summery and has flowers
Oh, sweet.
and bloom, and then this side's a little more wintry and icy. And I think, yeah, I'll check. Yeah, they already unlocked the winter swans. So there's a set of winter swans and a start of
Cool.
winter
Just to go with it.
foyers. And so
What?
really cool stuff. We went
That's
all out
awesome.
for this.
What color are those swans? What stretch goal was that?
They are the glitter swans, and they
Glitter
were, I think,
swans. What?
500K. Yes, the
Whoa, they
winter
are
glitter swans
awesome.
and matching foyers.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Um, so it's going to be really really pretty. It's really cool to especially because we've been working on it so long.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
something that we're also passionate about, that it's like behind the
wow.
scenes you're always thinking like, man, castles are great, what can we do to make it better? And I think we
Yeah.
really, the other thing I was impressed about is our response to our Kickstarter
Mm.
backers. And so we've definitely gone above and beyond to help out, and they asked for things,
Yep.
and we've been able to fulfill a lot of really big wishes that they've had. So
That's
I know
awesome.
that's something not a lot of Kickstarters do. Usually
Yeah.
they're like, this is, you get what you get, and this is kind of it. We've been trying to be listening and trying to be super responsive with things. So
No, I
we
mean,
always appreciate people
you guys have
participating.
always been really responsive and always willing to work with your backers. I know with the Suburbia Collector's Edition, we ended up getting a version of the game which was literally every single player board color, and I know, and that seemed so unfeasible to you guys at the start, but it was something that came out of backer response and being able to talk to your backers, and so that was really cool.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that Kickstarter should be used for, is to
Yeah,
be able to like listen to people and what do people want? Like
yeah,
what could make this special? Because it's a game that might already be on your shelf, and if it's one you have, you probably still have it. It's
yeah,
not one people sell back often. It's one that you're like, I love this game. This
yeah,
game does what it does better than almost any other game.
yeah.
So when you get the collector's edition, we wanted it to be the same, where when you put it on your shelf, you don't have to worry about ever trying to resell it or get rid of it.
Cool, cool. That was awesome. All right, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt that. I really needed to know about those glitter swans.
No, they're awesome. They're super cool. It's one of the things that I think the next stretch goal, I think, are spring swans. They're going to be more like
Oh
vibrant
wow,
colors. And but that's the, I think, 1 million, which we're approaching quickly. We're approaching it pretty
you're on your
quickly.
way. Yeah, cool.
But the spring swans are pretty cool colored too. I like them because
Wow.
they're a little more like
Kind of
Easter like
pastelly.
limey, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, without looking too Eastery, you
Yeah,
know.
cool. All right.
All right. So, the other options on your turn,
Mm.
because some turns you won't, obviously, if there's a room you want, or maybe not something you can afford. There are stairways and hallways here that
Mm.
you can pay the master builder 3,000, and
Yep.
you can take these at any time. They have completion bonuses as well.
Mm.
Um, So they are considered a corridor, and your foyer is also considered a corridor. Your other option is you can say, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to build anything. I'm going to take 5,000. And
Okay.
so for your turn, you can just kind of skip and say, I'm going to take 5,000. And sometimes that comes in handy, especially if you're not making money and you keep getting the rooms you want priced really high.
Sure,
Sometimes you have
sure.
to do that.
That's fair.
Um, so these out here on the um, let's see, these out here on the board are going to be our public goals.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be the most downstairs rooms inside of the castle.
Yep.
So the player with the most downstairs rooms inside of their castle will get 8 points. Whoever gets second will get 4 points.
Cool.
Now, if for some reason one of us doesn't build any of those inside of our castle, one of us will get first place. The other player won't get any points.
Okay, sure.
It's
So
going
you
to
have
be
to
the same
compete
kind
to
of thing.
score.
Exactly. You
Cool.
have to compete to play. You don't just get it for free.
Cool, cool, cool.
The other one, we're actually going to have to do something unique. Boop. There
Ooh.
we go. And place this over top because we don't have the blue swans because we don't have the moats in here.
Okay.
So we don't have the blue swans, but we do have outdoor rooms. So this one, which we randomly flipped over from the top, is going to be the most outdoor room. So we have
Cool.
2 different room types as our goals. And so that will hopefully give us some options when we're looking back and forth as master builders on how we want to price things. Maybe we price downstairs or outstairs rooms a little higher, knowing that that's the goal. So yeah,
Cool.
I think that's about everything.
And so on your turn, just to recap, you can purchase from the market and then immediately place it. Or you can build one of these corridors, like a moat, a hallway or a downstairs hallway or a stairs. Or you can take the 5,000.
Exactly. And then, of course, if you're building downstairs rooms, which are going to be important, you need to have stairs that go down. You can't buy a downstairs room because you can't legally place it until you have stairs that go down.
Oh, sure.
So that's an important thing to keep in mind as well.
So, for example, this 325 room here, that's a downstairs room?
It might be. So we're going to have to flip these 5 tiles out to see what they're going to be.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they will be the rooms.
Yes.
But they're not the rooms yet.
Yeah, cool.
So the first thing we are going to do is we look at our 3 gold cards that are sitting out in front of us, and you can put them in your hand to look at them, and I won't look at your screen over here.
Yeah, sure.
And you get to choose to keep 2, and then you're going to get rid of 1.
Okay. They feel like synergies. Maybe?
And then the one you discard, you can just put up above the top of the board, up above the towers there. Just put it face down. And then, would you like to be the master builder first or second?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. So we'll flip out our 5 rooms first. And... all right. Guys, discard pile.
Okay.
Oops, don't take the room. That one too. There you go. Okay. So we have 2 of our tower rooms, which is actually really cool.
And
but
these are
bad
new
news
for
is
this version, by the way.
Yeah, these are new. It's the new expansion, so these rooms are completely new.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they're I don't know. You can look at the art because the art's all brand new as well.
Really
and
cool.
sometimes, sometimes you'll find some Easter eggs hidden. I had the Tantrum House people were playing the other day, and they found a couple of really good Easter eggs in the art.
Awesome.
So I always tell people, keep your eyes out, because there will be some hidden things.
Okay.
All right, and because we are playing 2-player.
Oh, actually, that's a question I have. How do I make money?
Oh, so you can either skip your turn for 5,000, or when you're the master builder, you get paid. So
that's it. You
based
get paid
on when other players,
that's it.
Yeah, other players are buying rooms, and then there's also room bonuses. If you complete outdoor rooms, you get money. So there's a
Cool.
couple different ways to collect income in the game,
Yep.
but the biggest one is definitely going to be when you're the master builder trying to manipulate the rooms you think
Cool.
people will want into higher
And a
positions.
room is completed when you've built on all the open corridors?
Yeah, so when all
Cool.
the open doorways are completed,
Cool.
when matching other doorways.
Perfect. It's all coming back to me now. Okay.
I figured it would. It would just take a second.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I have them placed how I would like them.
Mmm.
And so what'll happen is, like I said, we'll talk about the different kinds of rooms and things. So
Yeah.
we have our tower rooms. Whatever rooms don't get purchased this round,
Hmm.
we're gonna put um, 1,000 coin marker on them.
Okay.
And
So
so
they're
the
going to
next turn,
increase in value.
exactly. And so they'll be less out of reach. So eventually, if like obviously if something stays at the far end for a long time,
Yeah.
it will eventually become viable because it'll eventually collect money every turn it doesn't get purchased.
Cool. 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 All right. Let's see. Well, I start with what appears to be 15. So I could
Yes, yeah.
technically buy the end tower, but what have we got here? We've got a laundry room, which is a... What type of room is that? It's,
That is a utility room.
yeah. So a utility room. When I complete a utility room, I get to take 2 cards and keep 1. The dining room
The
is...
other cool thing about utility rooms is they
Yeah.
only have one entrance and exit. So you do complete them upon
Ah,
building them, which is neat.
that's pretty neat. Yep. Interesting. Okay. So that's the utility room. We've got the living room here, which is the dining room. And when you complete a living room, you rescore the completed room's points. So that's nice. It's worth double what it... Yeah.
Oh, that is a dining room. So that's actually take one extra turn. But if saying in
Ah,
that symbol in the middle is if you connect it to a living room, you get 3 additional points for it.
I see. On board. Oh, of course, it's in the bottom left. There we go. You're right. Okay. And we have the singer's chamber. Now, I wouldn't be able to place it, is that right? Because it's downstairs?
No, so this is actually an activity room, is what the red border means. The downstairs ones will have a
Ah,
dark border. It'll be like a black brick border almost around the outside that'll
I see.
match this color of the downstairs hallway.
Yeah.
But the activity room lets you know that this red wall, if it is touching any of these types of rooms,
Yep.
is going to be -2 points.
Oof. Oof.
But the room itself is worth 7 points, so it's
Okay, it feels like a
one of those.
trap.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't want to
Yeah.
have the singers too close to the like sleeping chambers.
Alright, I'm
It
gonna
makes sense.
pay you 6,000. This is all yours, buddy.
All
I'm
right.
gonna take this dining room. And the dining room's going to go right here. Let's start with that. Cool.
All right. So you'll mark your 1 point that you got
Yep.
with your swan down here.
Mm-hmm. So I'm blue,
Uh,
so flip up there. Oh, those swans are cool.
and then if you if you connect a living room, you'll get 3 additional points.
Yep.
And then when you complete it, you'll get to take a turn. So
Cool.
that's cool.
Awesome.
Now it's my turn, and I have to pay the bank, and I'm going to pay 10, and I'm going to take this room,
Okay.
a Sleepy Time Tower,
Yep.
and I'll build it. Ooh, where do I want to build it? Hmm, we'll go up top here. We'll go right up top. That's a good spot.
Okay. The Sleepy Falkenstein Tower. Now you want to connect it to sleepy rooms. Interesting.
Yes, my goal would be to connect it to a sleeping room for some additional points, for
Okay.
3 additional points on
Cool.
it.
But in the meantime, you get 2 points. Oh, you're
Yeah,
ahead. I
exactly.
need to get you. All
By
right.
just a little. Okay. So we'll put 1,000 on these guys.
Yep.
You are now the master builder,
Yep.
and we will flip out. We are missing 2 rooms, so we'll flip out 2 fresh cards and
Yep.
see what we get. Ooh, we get another tower room
Ooh.
and a 150.
Okay.
Tower room and a 150. So you get to add. There's a basement room for you. That's what a
Oh
basement.
yeah.
So you get to add these, and you can adjust the rooms that are already on the board, and you get to move these
Okay,
around and
I
put
can
them wherever you
allocate
like
things
and
where they
value
need
them.
to go, but you will be the first purchaser, so it's kind of a nice slice you choose situation.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
okay. I'm going to let's see how much money do I have. I'm going to swap that, pop that there. Maybe. Well, I don't know if you care for that. I'll probably do something like this. I think.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
All right. Man, you're gonna make me go broke. It's all right. I'll just buy extra game stock.
Yeah, cool.
Stop. All right, I'm gonna pay you 8, and I'm gonna take the Winter Garden Tower.
Cool. All right.
I'll put it over here,
Hmm. Winter Garden Tower. 5
and that's
points.
5 points.
And you
That's a
want to
big
connect to
guy.
the
All right.
outside. And not only that, that's putting you up for this majority bonus. Oh no. It's very dangerous. I think I'm going to grab the hole for 10k.
So you will actually
No,
you'll be able to,
yeah,
but you don't have your downstairs yet. So
that's
what you're
right.
gonna have to do,
Yep,
and you'll be able to do it on this turn. And so if you buy your stairs
yep,
first,
yep.
and then you pay your 3,000 to buy those, and you connect it to your dining room here,
Mhm.
you'll actually get to take an additional turn because that's the bonus
Because
for
that'll
completing
complete
that
the
room.
dining room.
Then you can buy the whole and
Ah.
build it down there.
I thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna do exactly
Yeah,
that. And because I'm master builder, I pay
right.
to the bank.
Yes, correct. So
Cool.
you'll pay that to the bank.
3 there, and then 10 to the banks. How many in there? 1, 2. Ooh, I'm going broke. Just
That's all right. We're both broke, so it's fine.
oh, great. And the hole goes right here.
hmm
And
And
because
then
it
you actually
completes,
completed a corridor, so you're actually going to get one more bonus this turn.
which is either another corridor. Oh, sorry. Yeah, a hallway or a stairs. That's
hmm
cool. Well, I think I'll take the. Hmm. Let's see. I will probably take the stairs. I'll place them right
And
there.
then the other thing about basement rooms are you have to actually complete, it's only every 2 basement rooms you complete that you get a bonus for. So you'll have to complete one more basement room to get the bonus for that.
Oh, cool. Yep, that looks right. Every second, fourth, sixth. Yep. Take one of the other 7
But
room
you
completion rewards.
but you do get 3 points, and then anytime you build a sleeping room in your castle now, you're going to get 1 additional point for it because you have that basement
Cool.
room.
Good to know. So I paid that. I paid that. That is and 3 points for me. That's it. Now, what happens if I accidentally just complete all my rooms and my castle is just like completed?
So you actually wouldn't be able to buy the room because it wouldn't be a legal placement to complete your castle
Okay.
because you're not done.
Yeah. Cool.
The king wouldn't be satisfied with it, and so he
Oh
wouldn't
no.
let you buy that. He wouldn't
Okay.
let you build that last room.
That's
Say
fair.
no, no.
Cool.
Okay.
You are up.
So we will put
Oh, yes.
more money on these
Oops.
guys. Oh,
There we go.
there we go. And then we will flip. We'll do 2 cards. So we got a 300 and a 150.
And you are master builder.
Indeed. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Hmm. All right, we're gonna go with that
Cool.
for the market.
Yeah. So let's see, -1 if it's next to a living room or a sleeping room, because it's a flute room. That makes sense. The Beirut Tower, so it doesn't have any, only has one entrance. The guest bedroom has another entrance. You know what? I think I'm going to take the Singer's Chamber, because that's all I can afford. I mean, I could skip a turn, but I think I will just take the Singer's Chamber.
And you get the money on it, so
I
there's
do.
at least there's
So
that.
that's a bonus. So, okay. Now, am I right that I could build corridors in these two doors here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely, you could.
Okay, good to know. But I have to make sure that everything fits.
That's the challenging part sometimes is you can swing yourself kind of into a corner by accident.
So I'll just make sure that's actually aligned up. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. You are up. Oh, I paid you. Yeah, I did pay you.
Yep.
What'd you take?
It actually was what I took the
room.
laundry room. I got to get my laundry done while I'm here.
That's very fair.
I always there you go. I got it. It's gonna be most of my money. Now I'm down to 1 penny. But when I build this room, a couple of cool things are gonna happen.
You're gonna get 10K.
I am. So I completed that. So I get 10K for completing that room. I completed this room, so I'm gonna get to take 2 cards and keep one of them. See what I got. Okay, we'll get rid of that one.
Okay.
And then I get to, because I completed the tower, I get to look at 3 favors. And I get to keep 1 secretly, and I get to get rid of the other 2.
Cool. Nice.
Let's see. And this, keep my secret 1. Then these get discarded. Then I get to take my greenhouse tower, and it places beautifully right on top of there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's really cool.
Then now I have a secret favor.
Wow.
And then I get 3 points. I didn't connect that to a garden room, so I don't get any extra points.
That's
but I get
so
3
cool.
points.
The tower.
Yeah, it's one of the things I'm excited about because I only had 1 come out in the game I played with. Who was I playing with the other day? I was playing with a guy named Alexander who does reviews.
Yeah,
he was telling me I only had 1 come out, and I'm like, that's sad. I was like, they're so cool. But we've had a bunch come out this game so far, so that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, now we'll put money on these again.
2 more
and cards. 2 more fresh cards.
Okay. Whoa, rectangles. A 250.
250 and a 450.
Oh, not a 400, a 450. Okay. I will be master builder now. The formal gardens and the billiards room.
It's a black tie affair when you go there. Gotta wear your suit and tie.
So let's see, that's a musical room. My singer's chamber doesn't mind other musical rooms. That's good to know. But the formal...
Sometimes you gotta have a party wing in your castle.
That's true. The formal gardens. Now, gardens can't be downstairs, can they?
They cannot be. Although there's a room called the fungus room, which I guess technically would be the closest thing to a downstairs garden you could get.
Yeah, cool. So more just to bring that further, sorry. I've got a downstairs area connecting to a singer's chamber. Can that singer's chamber then connect to the formal gardens?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You actually, because you can't have the singer's chamber downstairs, you either need to move the stairs or the chamber
Oh no.
to match the
In
upstairs
that case, I'll
entrance.
just place it. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess it'll have to have been there because I placed the stairs. Well, no, I placed them at the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll actually pop the stairs here. Whoops. Oh my goodness. That's
There we go.
a bit better. Yeah. Cool. Um, I couldn't connect. Oh, so then in that case, I could get the formal gardens. Well, okay. Let's see. What do you want? What do I think you want? You're definitely going for that.
There are a lot of good rooms out right
There
now.
are
I'm
some
actually like having a really hard time.
very decent rooms. I think I'll make the formal gardens 10. The billiards room can be 8. Actually, let's do something more akin to that. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go for that sleeping room. So I'm gonna pay you $6.
That's fair.
And then I'm gonna connect it here, which will do a bunch of cool things. So 3 points, and then 3 more points because it's connected to that room. So that's 6 for that. Then I also completed a sleeping room,
Cool.
which allows me to choose up to 2 rooms from a stack and then place them onto the room tiles, so they'll be the next 2 that come out.
Yeah.
And I will do those.
Okay.
And then I also get to do my favorite thing again.
Oh no. That's rude.
I got another tower done, which is all right.
It's pretty alright indeed.
I'm all right. I'm all right with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we'll keep that, and we'll get rid of those. And then this is the blue tower, so it's this awesome blue.
Whoa.
Boom.
Ah, that's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, they're really neat in person too.
That's
Like
awesome.
you guys did an awesome job with them, but they're still really cool in person.
I can imagine they look gorgeous in real life. Well, okay.
All right. That is it for me.
I just need to very quickly see, can I fit the billiards room here? Or yes, I could. Oh, could I? Just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna buy the billiards room. So 8k to the bank. Yep. And now, so that does not complete the singer's chamber, sadly. So actually, that's it. Oh, but
you get 4 points.
4 points. I did get 4 points, so I'll take that.
All right, and then we'll get 2 more cards, but because I put these tiles up, they'll just be these 2 tiles.
My castle is so tight and compact.
Well, that's okay because you might have a couple rooms here that are gonna be helpful for you. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, we did totally miss a step. We didn't put the money on these rooms.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
That whole thing.
All right. Okay.
Interesting. Oh yeah, you're a master builder. What have we got? Well, what can I afford? Nothing.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is
Okay.
interesting situation.
It is an interesting situation. I think I'll just take 5k from the bank.
All right. I'm going to pay
Mm-hmm.
$6.
I'm surprised you didn't put what you wanted it for.
I thought about it and then I didn't realize you didn't have money until after I was done. And then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, he doesn't have any money
No,
at
also,
all.
that was my money you just put in the bank.
Oh,
No, no, it isn't. Your master builder.
I was like,
What?
I was like, my money.
Sorry. No, I'm just broke. I just want money. I don't have
That's
money.
okay. I've been there.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right. That is giving me 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get to choose. I have a completion for my sleeping room, so I can choose a stack of tiles. I'm actually gonna do that one
Mm-hmm.
again
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead and deplete that. Okay, cool. Now
Interesting.
you are master builder, and we'll put the money on these guys.
Okay. What have we got here? Oh, so you've depleted this stack they're discarded?
So you'll take the first room you'll take will have to be this one,
Yeah.
and then the next room that gets pulled is that one.
Yeah, cool.
And so they get pulled instead of the cards, but we'll only
There we
pull
are.
one now because we only bought one room this turn. So the next one will come out next turn.
Cool, cool, cool. The greenhouse. Oh, I think you would.
But I am broke now too.
You are broke, but I think you'll eventually want that. So I'm just gonna pop it up here. Oh, but I mean, you can't get it.
I say I'm in the situation you were in last turn, where
That's
it's like,
true. That's true.
I'm gonna probably have to take money.
I'm probably gonna have to take money. I mean, that. Hold on. Let's see. If I complete the music room, I get 5 points. That's okay. Oh, now the secret lair. What can I do with a secret lair?
That's what I think would probably be a pretty cool thing
good
for
room.
you.
Take one of the other 7 completion rewards. I don't hate that. Yeah, I think I'm going to make the secret lair fairly cheap for me. And I will, in fact, pass to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take 5 from the bank and
Makes
let you
sense?
take your turn.
Yep, I'm going to give the bank 4, and I'm going to take that secret lair. Alright, what have we got? So, with the secret lair, I'm going to pop it there. Oh, it's a downstairs, excuse me. I'm going to pop it there. And then, wait a second. I haven't completed it though. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, you haven't completed it yet, but you did complete a corridor on that turn,
That is true.
which offers you a unique opportunity to maybe open up your castle space a little bit with the hallway if you want.
Yes, I think that's probably what I need to do. So I will, in fact. Now, hallways can't be downstairs, that's right?
So they can be. So you'll flip it over, and the other side, I think,
There's a
of there
downstairs
is a
hallway.
downstairs hallway. But you could also do an upstairs one.
I think I'll do it upstairs because right now that would lose me points at the secret lair. So I'm just going to pop this right here at the end of the billiards room. Now I cannot.
Oh no, it wouldn't lose you points for the secret layer. So the secret layer is cool because you're actually going to get a point for building it, and then you get 2 points for every corridor in your castle.
Oh, in my
So,
castle, right? I see.
so your stairs and your foyer and that hallway you just built are all going to be worth
Cool.
2 points,
Well, I
which is
think
pretty
I'll
cool.
keep this corridor where I put it, but that's good to know. And I get a point for building
Yeah.
that secret layer. Cool.
Yep. And then you'll go ahead and you can add your points for the other things at 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can add 8 additional points because you have 4 different corridors,
That's
and you get two
right.
points per corridor.
Yeah.
That's a
Wait,
good
sorry.
one.
2, 4, 6. Would it be 6 or 8?
The foyer, if you
Oh,
look at the foyer,
the
it has the
foyer is it?
corridor symbol right there. Yeah,
Cool.
it counts as a corridor.
Okay, great. So that puts me to 17. Not as bad as I thought I was doing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're never down and out until till the game's over for
Cool, cool,
sure.
cool. All right. So pop a coin on all of these.
Then we'll pull this room.
Yep. Ooh, the
Oh,
Venus
that's another good
Grotto.
one for you.
Oh, okay. And you get to decide where things go.
Hmm. So we're gonna put that guy way over there.
Yep, that's fair.
What
That's
does
fair.
this have on him? Let's see, one, two,
3,
three, 4, 5, 6. There's
7.
6 on this
Oh,
right now.
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty
so
tasty.
there's a lot of yummy stuff. All right, let's
Yeah.
do that. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I only have 2K, so I'm just going to take 5 from the bank.
All right, I am going to.
I really like this game because even at 2 players, it still has a lot of tension in it. Because the master builder gets to dictate the market pricing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's one of the cool, unique things about the game is that as a master builder, you don't feel like the bad guy,
yeah, definitely,
and that's
definitely.
one of the things. Like, you can screw someone over, but like, I don't want to say you can't because like I don't know. There's always an opportunity to make a pivot move to something else.
Definitely,
Like
definitely.
you're never down and out. And
Yep, 100%.
Master Builder, like it's the one I'll tell you, it is the one thing I hear the most criticism about over the game though,
Yep.
is that if somebody doesn't like the game, it is typically because they've had a bad experience being the Master Builder
Uh-huh.
or with a Master
Or getting
Builder who
screwed
went
over by the
totally
master
analysis
builder.
paralysis.
Yeah, yep.
Like took 10 hours to play.
Oh my goodness. I
Okay.
think I know someone like that. So, who is
Yeah, it's like
the master builder you don't want.
yeah, it's just sometimes today, like today we got to finish this game sometime today.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, so I went ahead and purchased the tower
Mm.
over here, and that's an auto completion room because it's a utility
Ooh.
room. So I get to take 2 cards and keep one.
Yep.
Okay, and I'll discard this one.
Cool.
And then I get to take 3 favors and keep one.
Wait, are moats in this game?
They
Ah.
are not.
Oh, they are not. Okay.
They are not. We did not include the moats for this
That's
one.
all good. Yep.
Courtyard. We'll keep this one.
Cool.
Woo! I accidentally flipped my
Oh no,
my room.
I didn't see anything.
I hit it with my favorite tile. I was getting too excited. There we
Gosh,
go.
this art is so pretty.
And then I put my tower on.
You are, wow, you are just piling on
I
those
know. I'm like
tiles.
the tower master over here. I'm excited.
You're building high, I'm
And
building
then
underground, apparently.
I get a foyer completion, so I can actually take a hallway or stairs as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take myself a. I need a hallway. I want to take stairs, but I'm gonna need a hallway.
That's fair.
We'll put it here. All right.
All right. Let's see.
And then that makes you the master builder, and we put some
Does.
money on here.
Coin
And then
it
we
up.
flip another. We flip another card.
Oh no, that's the whole stack. There we are. All right, we are taking a 350 long.
All right.
And this
Ooh.
is the Gallery of Mirrors. Ominous. Alright, and so this one would be 2 points for every connected corridor. It has 4 entrances. That's pretty good. Now, how much money do I have and how much do you have? Oh, you probably can't afford to do much, so I don't hate this turn.
I think we're going back and forth on it because you had 2. Now
Yes.
I have 2.
Yeah.
You had 1. I have 1.
Yep, definitely. What would I want? Let's see. There's no downstairs. Oh, there is a downstairs. There's the Venus Grotto, and that is a nice downstairs. In fact, that would combo very nicely with my corridor bonuses. In fact, I think I do want the Venus Grotto. And I'll put this Gallery of Mirrors right up there. Not that it matters for this turn, unless you have magic ways of making money that I don't know about. Oops, sorry, I've shuffled things over by 1 space too much. There we go. Cool. So you are up.
All right. So how many are on here? 5?
That's pretty good.
So that's the only room I could buy. Do I want that room, or do I just want to take 5 for next turn?
Oh, interesting. So you can use the money already on there to deduct its cost? Cool.
Yeah, it'll just go straight to the other player.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just going to take my 5 for
That's
this
fair.
turn.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm going to call it good. I'm going to say 5 for this turn.
Cool.
Pass it off to you.
All right. In that case, I will take the Venus Grotto. So, 1 there. Pay 4 to the bank. And I'm going to pop this down here, next to my secret lair. Just keeping my downstairs labyrinth going. And that will... So, I've completed a downstairs area, which...
Yep, you got your second downstairs room complete.
So I take one of the other rewards. I think... Ooh, $10,000 is pretty cool. Or I could take... Goodness, an extra turn? I can't do much with that extra turn. 4,000. Although I could... Well, what are you? You're the flute room. That's not terrible. Or... The greenhouse I can't afford? No. I think I will... Okay, first off I get a point for completing that room. For placing this room. So point. And then for completing this room, I get to do something else. I will take 10,000. I think I need some more currency happening. All right.
Stimulate the economy.
Exactly.
And then you're also going to get 1 point for every corridor because you built this one.
Yep.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 still. So it's 4 more points.
Cool. Okay.
That comboed out really well for you. That's
pretty
awesome.
Happy with that.
All right. And then put the money out. We move home. We got a 250 coming out. Oh, there's that. 250 coming out. And, it is a gatehouse.
Oh.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So we got a gatehouse.
The tricky thing about me having a lot of money now and you not, is you know that if I want something, you can price it a bit higher and you'll get that money.
Exactly. It's a double-edged sword for the
Yeah.
other person to have a lot of money. 'Cause you're like, well,
I'll take it if you really want something.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a question. Someone would like to see if we have the link for the Kickstarter, and I'm going to pop that in the chat right now. Give me 1 sec,
Oh,
folks.
nice.
And you can check out the collector's edition right here. I put the link in the chat. Thanks for asking. I can't even pronounce your name. Phi 8 Dowlist.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
but I appreciate
That's a hard one. I just saw it pop up.
it. All right, what have we got?
All right, I think I'm ready to go. I think you're all priced up.
All right, so I've got 14 to do with what I want. Now, what I could be doing is finishing another underground if I can somehow connect it. The way I could finish that is with the downstairs hallway, or I could do something else. Let's see.
You could do stairs going back up too as an option.
Sorry.
You could always do stairs going back up too, as well as the
Oh,
hallway,
cool.
if
Okay.
you wanted to complete that room for some reason.
Oh, that's interesting. Just to get me out of my downstairs area. But I think it's nice having the option of a downstairs and an upstairs. So I think I'll keep that.
It is. It's given you some good advantage thus far.
It's giving
so.
me flexibility, so I'm kind of into that. Now, if I were to focus on the activity room would give me points. That's interesting. Or I think, let's see. I think I need to start competing, or at least getting myself on the map for these greenery spaces. So, do I want the greenhouse or do I want the gatehouse? Well, that's 1 point per greenery. That's 1 point
For
per
connected
for connected.
greenhouse.
Yep.
Yeah, these ones are connections.
Yep. And that's 1 per living. Rescore completed rooms points. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to take. I mean, the greenhouse is cheaper and it's worth 4 points. I'm going to take the greenhouse for. You can have my 10,000.
All right.
Alright.
I'll take it.
Rolling in it. So, I'm going to pop that greenhouse about here. I think that's a good spot. Cool. So that's 4 points, and then that's your turn. Blue. Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of make money if you take the flute room.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I could
Yeah.
really go all out here. You know, actually, I'm going to do that.
That's
I'm going
not
to
a-
pay
not
the
a- not a
4 right
terrible
off here.
idea. Yeah.
And I'll take the flute room. And because they're so loud and noisy, they're going at the end of my hallway over here, real far away from everybody else.
Yep.
They can play their flutes as loud as they please. Then, the builder will drop some coins.
You got
And
your
we get
3
2
points for that one?
cards. Yep, I took my 3.
Cool. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, we are down to 9 cards.
Yeah, so we flip 2. So we got a 500, which we don't have any more of, and a 600. 100 to replace it. Okay. These are your new guys that are on here.
Mm-hmm.
And you are the master builder.
I am the master builder. So, let's see. The throne room. That looks very cool. And the larder. It's just 2 points. It's also a food room, which could grant an extra turn. That's not terrible. Now, I think we're probably going to want... Let's get that theater here. Let's get... What are you? The gallery of mirrors. Yeah, you can stay up there. You can go there. I'll pop you there. Oh no, the gatehouse. No, come back. I'm gonna actually swap them. Let's do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I am going
Ooh,
to.
actually, wait a second. No, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, all right, all right.
Go
You can
for it.
change it up if you
No,
need
no,
to.
no. I'm happy
Absolutely.
with this. I think.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this around.
Yep, that's pretty good.
Give you all the
All
money.
right. 6 for me. Thank you.
Then the theater.
The theater.
The theater. We'll back it up to doing Hamilton, and
Yeah.
we'll put it right here next to the playroom.
Oh my gosh, it's never gonna end.
And then that's 6 points.
Nice. Oof. Very cool.
And then
And
it's
you
your
get
turn.
the 5 points for completing the flute room. Oh no, you haven't. There's a top.
I don't. I still have I got one more spot up
Sneaky
there. Yeah.
up top. Okay, I did not see that.
Mhm.
All good. I'm going to take the larder. If we don't mind. And that can go... Yeah, I think I'll finish off the greenhouse. So, 2 points for building the larder. And then for finishing the greenhouse, I get 10,000.
Nice.
Nice. Cool. And now I am on the board.
And we get 2 more cards.
Ooh.
A 400 and a 200.
Okay.
Right. Got the servants' quarters and the meat locker.
The meat locker. Yum.
Yeah, yum.
Where are you guys? You guys are based in Tennessee, right?
Yep, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville.
Correct.
Yeah, you guys have a good meat where you are.
Yeah, we have pretty good meat. We do. We're famous for some kinds of like barbecue and pulled meats.
We discovered an American. Phoebe and I discovered an American barbecue place here in Melbourne. So we got really excited about American meat again, and now we're just trying to find everywhere we can that does really good barbecue.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
super cool. Yeah, it's one of the things that I always got excited about when we went to BGG Con.
Man,
I was going to Texas. There was always such good stuff.
I have such good smoked meats in Texas and barbecue. It'd line up for like 2 hours when we were in Dallas just to go to like Haim or where else? There's Crazy Eight? No, not Crazy Eight. Hot Eight. When you go to
Oh, okay. I don't know
Con.
if I've eaten at that one.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I think we are
you
ready.
are the master builder. You can have the giant castle. Okay. Let's see, what have we got here? Ah, the gatehouse is staying expensive. Servants' quarters, that's not bad. It's a sleeping chamber. What do sleeping chambers do? They let you choose rooms from a stack and place them face down. Yep, that would extend the game. The meat locker would just be another larder. I think I will go for the servants' quarters, actually. So, just put that into 5. And I'll give you 3 and 5. Here you go.
All right.
Servants' quarters. I'm going to pop that there. Which completes the larder. Oh, so first off, 4 points for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then completing the ladder gets me an extra turn. So do I take that now or after you do something?
So it will be right now.
Right now. Cool. In that case, I have 7,000 to spend and give Matt more money, I guess. That's okay. What have we got here? 2 points for every connected corridor. Yeah, okay. I think then I will actually put in a hallway. Right there.
All right.
And so that completes the servants' quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to dictate what goes. Oh, so first off, 2 points for connecting the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to pull things from here.
You'll also get 3 points because you're 2 basement rooms that give you additional points for corridors.
Oh, that's right. Oh, so we're doing that now.
And,
cool.
And you'll get 1 point for your basement room that gives you an additional point for sleeping room.
Yes, right there. Oh my goodness.
So you can add all those guys in.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
See, I normally do all that scoring at the end. It's weird doing it mid-game.
Well, yeah, you can always check it at the end too. Sometimes I'll double check if I think I missed something at the end. You can count it back. But
no, that's completely fair. All right, that's cool. So in that case, I will, for completing the servants' quarters, choose 0, 1, or 2 rooms from a stack and place them face down on the room deck. I'm going to load up 2. Yeah, I'm going to load up 2 of these.
Right.
There we go. Okay, that's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to check if this fits somewhere first. It does. So I'm going to pay 10,000 to buy this room.
Nice.
Ooh, got him.
Oh my gosh, you are rolling in it.
Yeah. You stimulated the economy by getting all that stuff. So now I'm going to try to do that. So this will get me 1 point, and then it's connected to a greenhouse. So it's 3 points. So that's 4 points for that room build. Then I completed my greenhouse. So that is that 10 back that I just spent.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is it for that turn.
Nice. Cool. So let's load up the coins on these.
Mm-hmm.
Master Builder passes, and then we take these 2.
You'll pull those 2 rooms that you got.
Yeah. What do we have here? We have the buttery and the cloakroom. Now the cloakroom is an immediate build. The buttery does have an exit. So what we got here?
Oh, nice.
Okay, there's some high value stuff going around, and I kind of feel like, Matt, you can get whatever you please at this point. So what do you care about?
Yeah, how do you extort the most money from me?
Yeah. Okay. I think gonna keep the gallery mirrors up there. I think I'm gonna do something a little like this. You're up.
Okay. This should fit in theory, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you the big buck.
I will take those big bucks.
And put this guy here.
Ooh, that's just gonna squeeze in. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
All right, so that'll give me 1 point for that room, 3 points because it's connected to the meat locker over here. So that's 4 points for that room build. And that is it.
Cool.
For my turn.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, I completed that room, so I get to take another turn. That's.
Oh yes, you did.
I completed the meat locker.
And I'm sure you completely planned that.
Right, totally, totally.
Absolutely.
And then I will, for my next trick, pay you.
The buttery. Got your eye on that.
I was thinking about it, but I think I'm gonna go 6 and
Straight for the cloak.
go ahead, go straight for the cloak.
Cool.
Get my cloak on.
That
All
makes
right,
sense.
and we'll put it up here, which will get me 1 point
Yep.
plus a completed room bonus of 5 point
Yep.
for that room, and then this room completes. So I take 2 cards and I get to keep 1.
Yep. Hmm.
All right. Then I'm done. And now I'm broke.
Oh no.
Now you have all the money.
I do, but what do I even do with it all? Okay. We have Gallery of Mirrors, which is a living room, so you can rescore completed rooms points. So it's what, double points if you complete it. Connected to a bunch of corridors, I guess, is something you could do. The throne room's pretty cool. Couldn't connect it to the servants' quarters, sadly. And there's also the buttery. So, I think we should go for... My goodness, so many choices. I'm going to go with the Gallery of Mirrors, I think.
Good choice.
10,000 to the bank. That comes with me. These guys come there. And the Gallery of Mirrors will connect somewhere. Maybe right here. Yeah. 3 points.
Nice.
Nice.
And then 2 because it's connected to a corridor as well.
That's it? Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Move the master builder. We drop
1,
some
2,
coinage.
3. We're doing
Ooh.
3 things.
We're approaching the end.
We are.
Got 4 cards. So 325, a 100, and a 150.
That's it. And you
Alright.
are the master builder. No. Yes? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
It's
you
me.
are. Yeah, cool. Another tower. Okay.
Basement tower.
Wow. Interesting. The buttery and the pink cabinet. Cute.
Okay, I think that it's ready to rock.
Cool. One thing I want to see, does the pink cabinet slot in there? It would. Very interesting. Or there's the underground tower, which I don't think you can pull off currently. So maybe that's why you priced it so high.
I know you have the money. I'm like, what am I gonna do? It's not me, so it's gotta be you.
So, in that case, I think I will, in fact, take the pink cabinet. That's 8 your way. Right there. And I do want to slip that right there. Neatly covering up 2 doors. Which gets me 5 points. Yep. What do you got?
Okay. I'm going to pay 4 for this room.
Cool.
The piano room.
Yeah.
Goes with my theme. It's all about the theme.
I love it.
Okay. Gotta have the flute and the piano room next to your theater.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's it. 3 points.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Cool. I love it.
So that makes you the new master builder.
Yes,
We drop
it does.
coins
Now,
out, and then this will be the last room. But we'll actually, I think we shuffle and take one more card.
sure. So grab all this.
Have a full market.
Make 1 stack. Flip that. Give that a good old mixeroo. And the final card is a 300.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right, final master build. So now, is money at all important after this?
Yes, so if you look at the back of your card, it'll tell you kind of how everything shakes down and scores down.
Yeah.
So for every 10,000 you have, you get 1 point.
Cool. Yep. Every 2 points for every room that isn't a depleted stack. Yep. Okay, makes sense. Wow, let's see. How would I use my last turn? Because what could I do with that? You wouldn't work. Let's see. Maybe then the best idea. You have 5. Yep. Well, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I will keep the tower up there, but you can't actually take it, can you? Because you don't have a downstairs area unless somehow you complete a room that allows you to build a corridor. And is that possible? Let's see, if you completed the theater, I don't think so. Because if you completed the theater, you just get points. You don't get to build a corridor, right?
Correct.
So
yeah, I don't have a way to essentially get downstairs. I would have had to make that choice last turn.
Yep, I'm going to just place that at 4,000. Then I'm going to keep the buttery there. I'm going to put the train room. Now, train room, that's really cool. I'm surprised you haven't slipped some whistle stop art onto that one.
There is whistle stop in one of the rooms.
Oh, cool.
But it's not actually the train room, believe it or not.
Huh, funny. Okay. Let's see. And I reckon you couldn't... Yeah, and you like your theme. I'm going to make the train room expensive. Prohibitively expensive, actually. So...
Nice.
I think I'm happy with that.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to give you 6,000 to take the buttery.
Cool.
Just sounds too delicious to pass
really
up.
does.
You got a buttery popcorn for my theater. All right, throw it on here. which will give me 2 points and a
Mm-hmm.
completion of 5 points for 7
Yeah.
total.
Nice. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Happy with that. And then I will just finish things off. I will take this tower, this underground tower. So that cost me 4,000. I'm gonna pop the tower here. So, 2 points for the placement of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then, because it scores 1 point per underground, inclusive of itself.
Inclusive of itself, absolutely.
So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
which goes up there, and then it also completes the Venus Grotto. So if we're doing a basement, or a downstairs rather, that would be my third, not my fourth. So it doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool. I think that's all the scoring that does that I can see.
Mm-hmm. I think that's it. I think we have final scoring.
Okay. So now it's about you showing me all those secrets you're holding on to, which are just gonna whip you right ahead.
Well, so first we do 2 points for depleted stack. So we
Yep.
have the depleted stack is this. We only have one.
Yeah.
And you have one, two,
Two,
three of
three.
those room types. So that's actually really good for you because you're going to get 6 points.
It's
I
pretty
only have
tasty.
one,
I'll
so
take
I'm going to
that.
get two.
Yep.
Okay, then we're going to do the public guys up here.
Yep.
So the basement one is obviously going to be you.
Uh huh.
You get 8 points. I didn't build any basement, so I don't even get 4 points. So
Okay.
you just take your 8.
Yep.
The most greenhouse rooms, I have 3. You
I
have
have
1, so that one I'll
one.
get 8. But you actually get 4, so
Yep.
that'll be not bad for
I
you.
wanted to make sure I competed in that one.
Perfect. Okay. Then we're gonna do our favorite cards.
Yes.
So you can put those up that you have. I had
Wow.
ended up having 5 of
Wow.
them.
I only had 2. So let's look at yours for starters.
Okay, so this one's only gonna score me 1 point because I don't have very many external entrances that aren't corridors,
Yeah.
that aren't covered. I have this, which is 2 for all the 150 rooms. So I have 2 of those.
Yeah.
So that's 4. So that's 5. This is for all my round rooms. I get 1. So 1, 2, 3. So it's
1, 2,
8.
3. Yep.
This is 2 for all the big circle rooms. So it's 9, 10 because I
Yep.
only have 1. And
For
then
each of
11,
your
12, 13,
couple,
14, 15,
15,
16
16.
because this is a
That is.
room as well.
So
So that's 16 points.
that becomes
78.
78. And then I had, for each of my 100 square rooms, 3 points essentially. So I had 1 of 2. So that's 6 points. And then for each of my 400s, which 1. So that's another point. So that's 7 points for me. Oh, I just snuck ahead.
But
Yep.
now we have my towers.
Oh no, this is where it kicks in.
So, we're actually tied for round rooms.
Yeah.
So that one. Oh no, you have more round rooms. You have more. So I don't get to. I would score 4 for that.
Yep.
Sleeping rooms. I have the most because I have 2.
Yes.
And you have 1.
That's
So
right.
I'd get 8. So that's 12.
12.
And then utility rooms. I also have 2.
Yeah.
So that'd be 8. So 16.
Ooh. Yep.
That'd
I
be
have
20.
nothing there.
27 put me at 98.
Whoa.
Yep, my 3 towers pulled me out there
Yep.
at the end. They
Those
saved the
towers
day.
are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
When you were, I mean, you were one turn away from completing a tower as
That's
well,
true. That's true.
because you just have to build stairs or a hallway on there, and you would have
Mm-hmm.
had one.
Yep. Wow.
But
Oh, and of course, coins.
oh yeah, yeah. You would get.
One, two,
I don't
three,
think I
four,
have enough
five.
to
I
get
get
anything.
3 points. It doesn't really make a difference, but I want to take it anyway.
Yeah. So what did you think, Mark? Pretty
Oh
cool,
man,
right?
I mean,
Art's really cool. Towers are awesome.
the towers expansion is just a really nice, neat thing. I really like that. And I mean, I've played Castles before, and it's still the classic game that I've always known and loved. But it's good to just play it again. I've missed it actually.
It's when you forget how good it is sometimes. Like when I was working on just even playtesting this when you guys were programming it, I was like,
Yeah,
man, this game is so fun. Like I love this thing.
yeah, yeah. I really this game has just held fast, and I know why people want a collector's edition because like wow, it just it keeps itself going after all this time. It really is an evergreen game, and it's such a cool little gem that Ted has crafted here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love this game. Is there anything about the campaign that you are really like excited about as like the next step? Because I know you've got that $1 million stretch goal with the spring swans. What are the things that you're really excited about with this campaign?
So for this campaign, I think that I think the biggest thing for me, it's a revitalization of a game that I think is a great entry level game for people. Like you can
Absolutely.
play this with anybody and they can it's one of the games that I use to get my spouse into gaming.
Yeah.
Whitney loves games now, like she goes crazy for them, and Castles and Palace were some of the first two games she played, so
Oh, that's
it's really got a
awesome.
special place in my heart, and I'm just really passionate about the campaign, and I think that it's unique to see a company responding so well to people and saying, hey, you want these things, well, we
Yeah.
can make these things happen. So
Absolutely.
definitely get on there. Definitely check it out. Back it for $1 because we, even if nothing else, because we're gonna do the you can be able to at least
Pledge
access
manager.
the pledge manager
Cool.
stuff if you did at least $1. So yeah, get in there. Don't miss out on it. You really just don't want to miss out because this is something we're gonna do a limited print run of.
Oh
So
wow.
won't just be available anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's well worth it for such a good game with so much replayability. I mean, even Between Two Castles is still something like I really love and just think is such an elegant and smooth game. And like just the castles line has always just been really fun for me. And so I definitely agree that it's something that you can introduce to people. It has a lot of strategic depth, but at the same time, the rules are very accessible and simple and easy to pick up. And so I think that's really cool. And you got the game trays in this one now as well. The new artwork is gorgeous. I mean, we saw a lot of it in what we just played, but I really think like when we see it on a table, it's going to look so pretty.
Yeah, and that's honestly my favorite thing is like if you look at our castles and compare them to
Yeah.
each other, they both look really cool. Like we
Yeah.
both built some really cool looking castles,
Yeah,
but they're completely
absolutely.
different. And if we were to play the same game again, completely they would look completely different next time. And
Yeah.
it's just I don't know, it's really cool to be able to look at what you've created. And that's the thing is for me, even if I hadn't won, I still would have had an awesome time because I built this really fun castle
I
as
can
a
tell you I
theater and
did.
a flute
Yeah.
and a piano room.
Yeah,
So
you've got this awesome like music wing connected to your gardening area. Meanwhile, you've just got the
yeah,
tower
people can
wing.
put their cloak up here in their
Yeah,
cloakroom.
exactly. Oh, it's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, no, I really enjoy it, and I really love playing this game. So Matt, the campaign's going for how long?
So it'll be going till early February.
Early
So you
Feb.
got just a little bit longer to get in
20
there.
days.
Um,
That's
get in
awesome.
there, get back in. It's gonna be. It's gonna, yeah, like I said, it's just one you don't want to miss out on.
Yeah,
It's like
100%.
Suburbia. I know people who are still trying to hunt down copies of the collector's edition and stuff. It's like,
Where
it's
is?
something that
I think our
if
version's
you
still
miss,
packed up in a box somewhere because we just moved house. Why I've got this mess behind me, but we haven't even had a chance to bust it out yet because it's so much game.
Yeah, well, and it's cool because I think as somebody like, I mean, you've played Suburbia before.
Yeah.
It's the game trays or something I think really do revolutionize it because Suburbia takes like 15 minutes to set up.
Yep.
With the game trays, it takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
same thing with castles. It's
crazy.
like castles, I love it, but it does take a little bit of time to get the
Sure.
board set up and the
Yeah.
tiles counted out. This one has the tile counts on the game trays, so you just and
Awesome.
you're ready to rock.
That's awesome. Matt, thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to reteach me the game and have a quick game with me. It's really fun, and it's now on Kickstarter. Everyone should go back it, please, because you do not want
Yeah,
to miss
and
out on this.
it's on Tabletopia. You get on there and play a couple games and
It
check out the
is
art. If you're on the fence about backing it, jump on here and play it. I mean, it's
absolutely.
there
It's
to be played and
completely
it's
free to
beautiful
play.
and runs well.
Yeah, yeah. You really happy with this. So thank you so much, Matt. We've got all the Bezier. We got well, not all, but we have quite the range of Bezier games there too. We've got some of your new ones,
Hmm.
Whistle Mountain. We've got Maglev Metro, which I'm really excited about because I've
Oh yeah, that's going to be huge this year. That's going to a
yeah.
lot of people have put it on their most anticipated 2021
You
titles
know, I
list.
haven't played a new TED design that wasn't in the werewolf lining a while that I can think of. This is sort of his most recent design that isn't in the werewolf line, right?
Yeah, it's one of those all Ted things
Yeah.
that really, I mean, if Castles and Suburbia are right in that same line where
Yeah.
it's like when he is passionate about something, you know the end result's going to be
Hundred
phenomenal,
percent.
and Maglev fits right in step with that.
I'm so pumped for that. That's awesome. All right, yeah, go
Yeah,
play it.
transparent tiles. I think the transparent tiles
Yeah,
in Tabletopia, you see them as you play too. They build the same thing, a board that you look at the end, and you're like, this looks like a subway map. This is so
that's
cool.
awesome. I haven't had a chance to play it myself yet, but I do need to try it and check it out. Awesome. Okay.
Well, thanks for having me, Mark. It
Yeah.
was awesome being here with you guys today, and I hope that
Yeah.
everybody gets a chance to check it out.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Matt. We'll see you around. And thank you, everyone, for joining. Have a good day. Or have a good night, I guess. See you.